Okay, moving on to topic 2.
Day 6. Oh,
Day
boy.
6, Shoot Me Youth Part 1, which means we're going to get a Part 2 eventually.
Yes.
First track is Warning. And the beginning of this song is like borderline power metal, and I loved it because it's just like crazy synths and like choir singing almost. But it transitions like it like transitions into like a pretty standard Day6 song after the intro, but then that comes back for the bridge. But obviously, as someone before into K-pop loved symphonic and power metal, I thought it was awesome.
Cool. Oh, my turn?
Go for it. Go for it.
Because for me, I'm at the bottom right corner, so I'm not used to
that.
But anyway, no, I can do this. Yeah, I really like Warning. I like the beginning riff, too. I like the pan left and right, the warning. Warning. And then at the end...
I love panning effects like that.
Yeah, and then at the end, didn't they say, like, stay behind or something? Like, they continued the narrative of the Warning theme. But I thought the way like, when they harmonized in the chorus... It felt like they were either so close to the mic or some after effect was added to them, so it sounded like there was like an almost screamo touch just in the way their timbres, their voices sounded.
I mean, so that's just Sungjin, because he has a notoriously like raspy sort of voice, which is why they tend to gravitate towards like screamo-esque type music. So
right.
I like how they play into that very well on a lot of their songs.
Yeah, but like what Nate said, the rest of the song is a little bit on the generic side, but I do like with Day 6, if I can hear the drums and the drums are well produced and like rock bandish sounding, I think it's a good song.
Yep. So
which brings me to Shoot Me, but I'm just kidding. We'll talk about that next.
I'm gonna jump ahead of Andrew for a second, just because of what Kevin mentioned. Like the drums in this song are freaking amazing. I really,
super underrated as a drummer.
Yeah, his drumming in this song really made it. Yeah, dude, I want to so bad, but I'd kill my bank if I went.
You're going to Toronto, right?
I was say you're going. To Toronto,
I want to, but.
I went there last year. I don't think I'm going again this year. I'm going to see Hyuko instead.
No, for Day 6.
Oh, Hyuko. Hey.
Okay. I think Umu said that she was planning on going, but
yeah, I think Umu's probably going to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotta say for Korea. So.
Yeah, I'm going to comebacks because the sound.
Oh yeah,
sounds better.
Definitely.
Yeah. But
anyways, Warning. Perfect way to open the album. Like. It's back to like the sort of stuff that they do in the vein of like I Wait or how can I say what was it? What was that other one? What was it? Hold on. Anyways, they have another harder rock song. I forget. I'm forgetting what it's called right now. But anyways, that's the Day 6 that I like the most, is like more to their harder rock stuff. And opening up with this just put a smile on my face. So
definitely, yeah. Because the only thing is, they definitely got more popular for songs like "Congratulations," "I Smile," "I Like You," like that sort of stuff, like the softer type of stuff, that like soft rock type of thing. So it kind of sucks that they can't really lead with something as hard as Warning in terms of like making it a single, but. I know you guys are saying that it's kind of generic, but I love this type of music, and this might be my favorite Day 6 song ever, honestly. And that's
I really liked it.
Yeah, and that's the breadth of music that they've released. That's saying a lot, because I like a lot of their songs, but just a lot of this I spoke on it a bit last week, where like a lot of the harder music that they do kind of reminds me of Yellow Card. So especially like
my god, I haven't thought of them.
Yeah, because just how they link the sort of the riffs, the synth parts, like the harmonization into it, very Yellow Card-esque, especially in particular this song. So I think that's why I like it. It's very similar to their song, the Yellow Card song "Lights and Sounds," just like that sort of like pop punk type of feel. So yeah, I know they're not as popular for this type of sound, but I love it so much, and it's easily my favorite song off this entire mini. Love it so much.
Cool.
Next we have "Shoot Me," which is the title track.
Let's get down to it.
Yeah. So it's weird because like the chorus and the verses sound like different songs,
They're different
but
worlds.
they work really well together. Some songs that does not work at all.
Yeah.
Actually, the Blackpink, what's the last song on the album? I cannot remember.
Later.
Yeah, See You Later.
Yeah.
Like the verses and the chorus sound completely different, and it does not work.
Yeah.
But I think it does work for this. The verses are nice. It's got like a Why So Lonely Wonder Girls vibe. It's got that like a little bit of like a reggae beat to it. And then the choruses are more hard rock, what you'd expect from DAY6. I really like the synth solo that's before the first chorus. That's probably my favorite part.
Yeah, it's such a cool.
It is.
One feels so underrated.
I know One feels the best.
He's so underrated for his actual like synth and keyboard play because most people are like, "Oh my god, One Feels
his
vocals
voice."
Yeah,
I know his voice is so
funny.
unique.
Yeah, he has such a unique voice that like people forget he's actually like contributing in that sort of way. But yeah,
Yep.
I feel like DAY6 wouldn't be as interesting if they didn't have him doing synth parts into it. It would have been. It would sound so much more boring.
Yeah, and then Jay's guitar solo at the end is really good too. For the music video, I thought it was well shot, but like it wasn't. I don't know. It wasn't too exciting. It was like
I loved the music video.
It was a cool
I actually
idea,
loved it.
and it was well shot. But like, yeah, it was
Well shot.
Wow.
unintended pun. But yeah, I don't know. It didn't blow me away or anything. Kevin,
Okay. I forgot what the music video was like.
they're shooting each other with finger guns. Like a girl shoots a guy because they're like dating or something. I don't know. It's weird.
Oh, okay.
Did you maybe you've never watched it?
I guess my whole concept thing is gonna be based on the album cover and stuff. But anyway, I had trouble with this song.
Oh really?
Again, like with DAY6, I like the good drums. So right from the beginning, you get I'm like, what is this? Yeah, and then there's like the reggae thriller, like they're singing about it feels like a thriller, and then there's like this reggae thing going on, and then I'm like, what? I kind of like it, but I have mixed feelings about it. And the synth solo is incredible. That's definitely the best part of the song.
Yep.
And but the chorus, I don't know, like it's catchy and it kind of rocks hard, but for some reason it's just kind of awkward with the whole bullet thing. Like to me, it just it's not. It's just kind of awkward with the way they integrate like the English words and the melody.
Yeah, it definitely feels like it was put in there as like the earworm part of the chorus because it does get stuck in your head. It works,
yeah.
Like,
right.
I do sing that in my head like occasionally.
Bang bang.
After listening to it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm not
I do
as big
agree.
of a fan, but
I do agree that it feels a little awkward.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I still say I like the song overall, but unlike you, Nate, I feel like it would have been better if they stuck with one concept or one sort of sound as opposed to just sort of combining it or having the verses be reggae and like the chorus be more of a hard rock type thing. If anything, I would have loved if they just leaned into the reggae aspect, just full on, just like do like we don't have Wonder Girls anymore, so just like JYP just needs somewhere else to funnel all that creative energy into. So I would have loved if they like led with something because it would have been such a different sound for them, and I feel like they can pull it off. Because they're definitely talented enough to pull something like that off. But yeah, I'd say the chorus is still a bit of a letdown. For as catchy as it is, it's definitely not the most creative DAY6 chorus. Sorry, Jay. But it's. I still do like the music video in a way, just because I love how clever, because they're doing the finger guns, because obviously like their Korean like censorship sort of stuff is very strict about like what you can show on, like even if it's a knife they have to like blur it out on TV or something like that, because they can't, or like if it's like weed or like drugs or anything like that, they have to it all has to be censored out because of their like their television restrictions. So yeah, it's pretty interesting how they found the creative way around a song called "Shoot Me" and still like sort of conveying the visual imagery of it with just using finger guns, and like the bullet effects are still pretty cool. Like it's just like like you get the smoke and like all the stuff going everywhere, and like you see like the bullet holes. So yeah, I love the creativity of it, despite like I guess the band parts like not being as interesting.
Well, yeah, actually, you just saying that, I might have actually liked the song more if it were a straight reggae. I never even thought of that.
Yeah.
I think because in the chorus they go to like a more hard rock territory, maybe it is, again, the combination of the two that makes me feel like, what is this song trying to do?
Because I tend to like sometimes it does work, but I do tend to sort of value cohesion over just sort of interesting mixes, because I know that's kind of like the name of the game when it comes to K-pop, just sort of mixing different Western music genres and somehow making like, I don't know, like a cheesecake out of it or something like it's like, yeah, basically K-pop's like multi-layered like cheesecake or whatever, just like all the
ogres are like onions. We have layers.
Yeah, the layers. Yeah, basically it just works out somehow. But yeah, I do feel like sometimes it is too much. So yeah, I would have approached it differently if I was sort of the producer behind it. So
actually, my mind was blown when you mentioned like they actually play music videos on TV, because like I'm reminded of when MTV actually
was the thing,
played music videos.
Jacob
which is not the case anymore. Oh.
I mean, they kind of did in the morning. I mean, I don't know.
Oh wait, you weren't were you alive when TRL was around? Serious question.
TRL.
No.
Am I not alive?
No, Jacob, was he alive when TRL?
No, he was probably alive, but he probably wasn't.
I mean, I'm pretty like
wasn't aware.
I don't know. I mean, I'm 20 years old.
Apparently, it ended 2008, so it went way longer than I expected.
No way TRL went. Like, did it? Seriously?
Also, apparently, it returned on 2017. TRL is going on right now.
Oh my god, that's so weird.
Yeah, revived October 2nd, 2017 to present.
That's so weird. And I feel like it's just, if there's any way we can rig the results so that's just all K-pop, then maybe I'd care about it. But nah. I mean, the only thing I remember about TRL was that they like Smash Mouth's All-Star 1 like for like a good 2 months, and that's all I remember about it.
Of course.
Anyway, Jacob.
All right, so for me, I actually really enjoyed this song. At first, I thought I agree where I thought it was kind of weird, but throughout the week, I have my like current rotation playlist that I just listen to in the car, and this has come on like quite a few times, and now I'm really on board just because like it, as you said, like it's kind of an earworm in the chorus, and it's always stuck in your head, and I don't know. I guess the more I listen to it, the more I like it. I guess is the sort of effect. The way I always describe this is like the EXO Wolf FX Red Light situation, where like I hated it when I first heard it, but then it was amazing by the end.
Yeah.
Much less extreme with this song, but yeah. I really like this song. So yeah.
Cool.
Oh,
wait.
Love the music video.
Did you guys notice how the part before the chorus, the transition, sounded like "Cheer Up" by Twice, but in minor? Like da da da.
I do
da
like.
da 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 da.
Yeah, very similar.
Oh my god.
I do like how they.
I need to listen to it again.
Yeah, no, go for it. No, yeah. Actually, let's take a break and listen to just that part. Because
I'm listening to it in this right now, and I can definitely hear it. But I do, just as a general sort of thing, I do the use of minor in it just definitely does make it a bit more interesting. But it only kind of works during the reggae parts, unfortunately, because obviously the hard rocks and like it's just like all major.
Oh
so
my god, it does.
Curse you, JYP.
Jay, the part Jay sings is just a minor.
Oh my god.
That's not even the first comparison to another K-pop song I'm gonna make for this album. So
okay.
Stay tuned.
Okay. We all good on Shoot Me?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Next we have Somehow. I really like... Huh? Ah, yeah. The Korean. Yeah, I didn't write it down in my notes, but it's on the slideshow. I like how heavy synth this song is, like how heavy the synths are, especially in the intro. There's just a lot of synth, which I enjoy. It reminds me of like a more upbeat I Wait. It's definitely very similar style to I Wait, and just a little more upbeat. But yeah, I liked it a lot. Kevin?
Cool. I actually think it sounds more like the Dance 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 or whatever that one
yeah,
song.
Dance.
Just
two dances.
Revolution. I really like it. I think it feels good.
Yeah.
It just feels, it makes me feel so good. And there's nothing like React to the K spiffy music theory stuff going on, but it's very solid. It's got that rock band sound, which I really like.
Yeah.
And the chorus sounds like Pretty You by 17. Da 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 da.
Yeah. Really on that.
Yeah, which is funny, but no, it's a really good track.
Hold on, give me a second. I'm just
right, Andrew.
I'm fixing the overlay because you still had Nate. You still had Kyoko on the slides.
Oh, did I? Oh, I forgot to take a screenshot of the MV.
No. Anyway.
Okay. Oops, my bad.
This song though, it reminds me of anything. It reminds me of something like the Rose would put out because their side, like coincidentally, they're both sort of Korean like rock bands, but it's a much more lighter sound than what they normally do. The thing I do like the most is, again, going back to Sungjin's, like, the raspiness of his voice. They do a good job of utilizing that and then just sort of using another member's voice, like either Jay, Wonpil, or Youngtae or Brian. They sort of contrast the raspiness of his voice with, like, the smoothness of... I don't call him Youngtae.
No, nobody calls him Youngtae.
I'm sorry.
His name is Brian.
He's Brian for, like, the rest of eternity, basically. So... I love how they sort of contrast like the raspiness and the smoothness of their three voices in that sort of way, and it just the chorus, like they all each have a crack at the high note, and that just goes to show the incredible amount of vocal talent they have. Because if you think about conventional rock bands, it's usually just one or two singers maybe, whereas like DAY6, they're 4 out, where like poor Dowoon doesn't get any lines. Why won't they give him lines?
Apparently he's taking singing lessons.
Okay, please.
Oh, really? I was looking at the lyrics. He's the one who says warning and warning. So he had lines in warning.
But no, it's just awesome how all of them can hit that like that high note. I'm just like, wow, like that's the thing I like about them being a K-pop group and a rock band at the same time, is that you're not just beholden to one person's vocals in such a way, and I think that's what helps contribute to the unique sound that they have. But yeah, again,
definitely,
this is just like a vocal sort of showcase for them, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had really similar thoughts to Andrew, where like my favorite parts were easily like each member's vocals just coming in so strong. And again, like what Andrew was saying, like one of my favorite things about DAY6 is like they have really, really good rock tracks that we don't really get to hear normally in K-pop, other than from like people like maybe like CN Blue or FT Island and stuff like that. But that's pretty much about it. That's all we had for years, and for the most part, outside of like Korean indie and stuff like that. 2016, finally we got DAY6, and they've been putting out music nonstop since then. And like these are the type of songs that I am really, really glad I guess exist, in K-pop. So yeah.
Next. Oh, you got something else, Kevin?
Nope, that's it.
Nope. Okay. Next we have Feeling Good. So I thought the guitar part throughout the opening is insane. I just love that, like,
such a sexy riff.
That like chugging riff. And then it becomes more of like a dance track in the chorus, which makes sense because it's called Feeling Good. Like it's just more upbeat, like dance rock song. But yeah, that opening guitar riff, I love it. Kevin?
Yeah, it's just the track is good, but it's not.
Didn't stand out for you.
Yeah, it's far from my favorite. I like the chorus. It's very. It's very. What is it? Peppy. Yeah, very peppy. I like the beginning ticka 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 as well, but otherwise, the song is just okay for me.
Yep.
The riff definitely sold me on this song, mostly because that sort of solidified the. I feel like with each of the songs on here, you can definitely make some type of Western music comparison. I said I compared Yellow Card to the previous songs. This in particular, I'm feeling like a Maroon 5, like very upbeat, like dance pop type of thing, which is why I like it. Yeah, I enjoyed the song very much. Harmonization during the chorus is pretty well done. Again, I'm just obsessed with how good the riff is that they have going throughout. I love how again with the cohesion. I love how it's pretty much just it's a constant throughout the entire song, just like regardless of whether it's chorus, pre-chorus, verse sort of thing. So yeah, again, it's another one that I surprisingly enjoyed a lot.
It's probably closer to a 2014 Maroon 5 than 2018 Maroon 5.
Yeah, not as much. It's more the Maroon 5 I actually I maybe sort of recognized before I got sucked away into K-pop for the whole
there you go.
eternity.
So I guess this is common trend. I really like this song. I think this one definitely has more of a fun feel, I guess, than the other ones. Like this one, again, I guess you could dance to it at a concert. It's feeling good, makes me feel good. Like Andrew was saying, I really like the riff that's throughout it. It's I don't know how to explain it. I guess it just like it almost acts like percussion. I guess a little bit. I don't know. But
there's a very percussive element
cool.
to it. It's because the riff is very staccato. It's like so in that sort of way, that's what sort of gives the percussive element.
Yeah. So I like the song a lot. Basically.
I know you weren't wrong, but I kind of want just one of us to say something like completely musically wrong, so Kevin could just call us out.
Actually,
like,
literally,
you were correct in calling it staccato and very driving, percussive.
Very much staccato.
But
hey, I took music until like at the end of high school. I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm the same. I played trombone for 7 years or something.
I wanted to go to music school before I decided I wanted to draw sneakers.
Next, we have Talking To,
Wait,
and
hold on. The Korean name Honjatmal apparently it like translates to soliloquy, but literally in Korean, like the word is lonely words.
Oh, okay.
Honjatmal.
I was gonna say Honja is lonely. I knew that.
Honja is lonely. Mal words.
Oh yeah, so, Mal. Yeah, I knew that.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, so I don't know how to describe this song. It's to me like it's weird because it's got like a fairly fast beat, but it just feels like a chill song. Like it's like a fast chill song, which is weird.
High BPM.
Yeah, but I really like Wonpil singing in the chorus. Like Andrew said, and like we said before, everyone talks about his vocals. But it just adds like this dreamy feeling to it because his voice is so unique.
Like, don't at me, but like Wonpil has the best voice in DAY6.
Oh.
Again,
sorry.
Definitely.
I agree.
Apologies to Jay. Sorry, but I think I actually,
especially after seeing him live.
Yeah, especially after seeing them live. Though I don't think that's necessarily an unpopular opinion because a lot of people I talk to just like gush over Wonpil, just in general.
Yeah.
Cool.
Kevin?
Okay, all right. The opening of the song is basically the main theme to Cave Story.
Is it really? That's funny.
Where did you get that from?
It's the games I love. I know their soundtracks really well.
Man, Cave Story, that brings me back.
Oh yeah, but So okay, I'm gonna go react to the K nerdy a little bit.
Go for it.
Nerdy music's a little bit. The whole song. So the song starts with like an open G5, like a power chord, but it's later revealed that it's actually in D major. But then like the next section is in B major, which is like here I go, the parallel major of the relative minor.
We're all just nodding our heads like we know.
So
what
like
you're
D major
about.
is related to B minor, and then it's like the major of that. But then the chorus goes back to D major, and so there's always that interplay with like G, B, and D, and I really like that.
Yeah, just
there's a lot of That being said, when we finally get to the chorus, it finally gets generic when everything like harmonically, while everything before that is really, really creative and really, really like, whoa, what's happening? So the chorus is probably the most generic part for me, and I think that's the song's biggest weakness. But then it goes back to Cave Story, and I'm like, yeah.
Oh man, I need to go play Cave Story again. Damn it! No, I need to go. I remember I played that like 2011-ish because I got it for free in a Humble Bundle or something like that. But yeah, I think that it's definitely one of those games where like the soundtrack was definitely memorable.
Yeah. Did you ever get the crazy ending?
No, I didn't get to finish it because I think I played it for like a week or two while I was out of school for getting my freaking like I had my wisdom teeth removed or something like that. And after that, I didn't get back to it. But anyway, getting back to this actual song, more indie rock vibe than previously. But I feel like what carries the song for me, despite I guess this sort of less adventurous chorus, is I just love the drum, just like the constant like just hi-hat to snare fill that's just going on. Again, definitely sells the indie vibe on it. The thing I really I'd say that I love the most about it is the little tiny like lo-fi, like chill lounge music interlude that with Brian, and he's just singing like very. It serves as a nice like sort of bridge between the two choruses in such a way, because like the rest of the song is very like fast paced and like very high energy, whereas this sort of helps bring it back, and then they sort of jump into that sort of feeling again. So yeah, I do understand the sort of that it may not be as interesting in terms of how they do chord progression or how the sort of song sort of plays out with chorus, but I did still find it enjoyable.
I thought the mixing actually reminded me of King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
What?
Wait, have you guys not heard of King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard?
Is. No.
Oh man, they're so good. But
okay,
that's,
I'll have to add that to the list.
They have an album called They have an album called Nonagon Infinity. You should start with that album.
Okay, all right, Nonagon Infinity.
Interesting.
Yes.
So for me, probably my favorite thing about it is there's kind of a dichotomy between like the title and the lyrics and the actual feeling of the song, like the name of the song Hongjapmal, like lonely words, soliloquy, like, and then I read the lyrics and it's like stuff like. For me to talk to myself after you left while you were angry as you threw away a pitless plastic bag that was on the table. I'm helpless. I don't want to do anything.
It's very
emo. But it's very like emo sounding, but like the actual song sounds really upbeat and fun, and you could dance to it. Like there's definitely a really big dichotomy there as far as like the emotion and the actual like singing while you don't understand the lyrics, I guess, and the actual like what the message of the song is. So I thought that was kind of cool. Musically, I think the song's fun, and it rocks. So
spoilers, most of these songs do.
Wait, is profanity allowed here, or do we?
Go for it.
Yep, go ahead.
We're
actually labeled as clean on iTunes. But
no, I fixed that.
Oh, you did?
I fixed that a long time ago. We are marked as explicit on iTunes, so
we were gonna stay clean, but then we were like, damn, we swear too much.
When you said it rocks, I wanted to say, yeah, fuck's hard.
Go for it.
That's all. We'll probably be more explicit during the whaling review.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be we're gonna let it all out.
So finally we have Still. It's a rock ballad.
Yay!
I had to say. But I do like the prominence of the piano in the pre-chorus, which was alliteration and I didn't even mean it. It's like we said, I love it. It's a rock ballad. It's a DAY6 rock ballad. Piano was great.
This is my favorite song in the album. Once again, I go for the ballad.
The ballads.
It's a ballad.
Yeah, I love the piano mix in this. It's not too harsh and it's not too quiet. It's like just right.
Yeah, exactly.
I love the minor 4 chords. It's like the corniest chord in the entire galaxy. But for some reason in this song, it really makes it work. And I love how they kind of connect their notes, like a lot of the notes tie together when they like move up into like the higher registers, and it actually like got me emotional just not even looking at the lyrics. I'm like, this is a really, it feels really genuine just in the way they deliver it. So,
I'd say that's one of the strengths. Like for me personally, I guess it's just it didn't stand out as much, but I feel like just because DAY6 has set such a high bar when it comes to their ballady type tracks. Again, there's like the legato delivery, just very moving, and again that ties into the emotions of the whole thing. So I can.
But you mean staccato, right?
No, I know. They do a very good job of helping to link the sort of again like the notes and just make it's almost and stealing from Jacob, there's almost a visual element to like you can see like just how like very moving the notes are. That being said, I do feel like they've kind of covered this sound before with I Loved You, so that's why I guess it didn't
I had the
sound
same
as
comment,
much.
but
I
had that as a positive though, because I love that song.
Well, I guess, but I mean, I already kind of heard that song already, so it's okay.
So yeah, I actually agree with Kevin. I really really love the feeling in this song. This is probably it's between this Warning and Shoot Me probably for my favorites. Like all three of them, I really, really, really love the sound.
And they're all so different.
yeah, really. Like we got a good variety while staying within the the rock sphere, which I definitely appreciate.
Yeah, which is it's DAY6's strength. They're musical chameleons. They jump around between not just sounds, just like emotions, sort of. So they manage to still sort of make it their own type of thing.
Yeah, but again, like I love the emotion in this, just as I did in like Andrew said, I Loved You back on, I think it was a Moonrise, not Sunrise.
It was Moonrise.
Yeah, it was Moonrise. Yeah. Or wait, whatever. Anyways, I'm pretty sure it was Moonrise. But yeah, I really love this song. I like the emotion. Again, like a good ballad is a good ballad for me. Like I'll listen a lot to.
It's not white noise.
A good ballad. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it's a good rock ballad. So.
Yep.
I have one more thing to say.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I listened to this album, I got to the last track and I was like, 4 minutes. Why is this track so long?
Oh, no.
And then I heard that it started off like a ballad. I'm like, oh, no. But then as I listened to it, I'm like, oh, man, this could go on for another 4 minutes and I'd be okay.
Yeah, that happened to me one of the albums we reviewed not too long ago where one of the songs was like 5 minutes. I was like, this song sounds like an eternity because I'm so used to listening to K-pop songs now. They're always 3 minutes long.
But I do feel like despite the length, it's definitely a song that if you see it live, you can definitely feel the emotion. In the air. Yeah, definitely. Like I remember when they played like I Loved You and like all of this sort of like very emotional, like congratulations. I've seen them twice now, and like just
Man in a Movie also.
Yeah, Man in a Movie.
You can definitely feel the emotions not only in just like the music, but like on their visual like expression. So yeah, they're definitely. If anyone out there has not seen DAY6 live and they have a chance to see DAY6, like, what are you doing? Buy the goddamn tickets already, because there's nothing like them out there, honestly. So it's an experience, and they're so worth it, and they're just all awesome as personalities. Especially Jay, he's funny as hell. So I'm not just saying that because we're one degree of separation away from him, but like, before that, like I thought he was always such a funny dude. So yeah, just seriously, it's. Very, very rarely can you say in K-pop that like stuff's better live, but DAY6 definitely is one of those.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
All right, scores.
Oh yeah, before we go scores, I have one. It's almost unrelated, but well, it isn't, but it's gonna be an explanation. After listening to Wonpil solo in Shoot Me, like that little synth solo, I really want a Liquid Tension style or Liquid Tension experiment DAY6. So if you don't know what that is, Dream Theater is like hardcore progressive metal band that's like really known for their super technical stuff.
Yeah.
And they made an even more crazy technical subgroup called Liquid Tension Experiment, which is their keyboardist, their guitarist, and their drummer. So they basically can make music without the restraints of having to add lyrics, and it's literally just like 20-minute songs that are just insanely technical solos.
So it's like Tool, basically.
Yeah, basically. And I want DAY6 to do something like that.
Wonpil, Doan, and
just
Jay.
Exactly. Just doing crazy technical, like, just instrumental metal, because it would be hilarious. Okay, so ratings. For me, I gave it the patented Nate score of 5-1. Because that's just my go-to score. I'm very easy to please. I thought it was a 5 out of 6 for music. I liked all the tracks. Warning was a highlight for sure. But yeah, nothing. It wasn't enough to blow me away to give it a full 6. There was no bingo game on it, so I couldn't just give it like plus 10 points.
Anime style girl group. I'd love to see DAY6 do that. Come on, who do you have to talk to get that?
Yeah, and then 2 out of 3 for concept. I liked how the MV was shot and everything. But yeah, nothing blew me away to give it a 3. And then bingo free space point, as Jacob put it earlier, because DAY6 is great. So 8 out of 10.
Cool. I just rewatched the music video while you guys were talking, and I really like it. So it's gonna be a So if I don't, so the 1 point is for bias, which
it's not necessarily
the way I basically envision that is like you're basically feeling it point, like based on music and concept. I would have it like an 8 out of 10, but I think it deserves a 9.
Okay.
You know, something like that.
Okay. Well, in that case, I think I'll give it a 5 out of 6 for music. I think all the tracks are very strong and re-listenable. Like, I would just play the whole album without pause, even for Shoot Me, because it is so unique. Yeah, and it kind of adds an extra dimension to the whole album. And I'll give it 3 out of 3 for concept, because I really like the album cover. I think just like now that some of Day6 is finally on Spotify, because for the longest time they weren't.
Yeah.
JYP finally got everything on Spotify.
Yeah, twice as well. Yeah, I see the album cover. I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to listen to this. So, like with the red font and everything, it's great.
Yep.
So, and I just watched a music video and I'm like, wow, this is really cool. So, yay, 3 out of 3. And for the feeling it point, I'm feeling an 8 out of 10. So I'm not going to give it. So it's 530. Yeah.
Okay, so he's actually using it correctly. Meanwhile, we've been using it
We
wrong.
literally just give it every album. Pretty much.
Oh, really?
No, there's sometimes actually no.
Well,
sometimes I do.
Okay, not every album, but yeah, probably 90% of the albums.
For me, 6 out of 6 for music. I was very worried coming out of like just the breadth of release that they had last year with both Sunrise and Moonrise. I was very worried. It's like, do they have anything left in the tank? I mean, they literally put out like 12 singles in the span of a year, so I thought they would just sort of phone it in here, but nope, no problem whatsoever. Despite like I guess still not standing out as much to me, I enjoyed pretty much every song on this album, and I'd say like Day6 is definitely cementing themselves as the sorry, CN Blue, but they are the Korean rock band in like in 2018 at this point, and I'm glad that they're sort of. It took a while, and I'm glad that every Day6 has sort of started to help them pick up momentum. So I hope that they continue with it. I'd like to see the sort of vibe that they go with for part 2. So concept 2 out of 3 again. As much as I like the music video, I guess it just didn't. I don't think it deserved a 3 necessarily. So it was just. That's that. I'd say that it barely missed a perfect score for me, because I'm obviously going to give this a bias point, so 9 out of 10. I'm surprised that I've given this album. I never give albums higher scores than 8 usually, but it's
occasionally, but not normally.
Yeah, like whenever we review Hyukoh, basically. I love Hyukoh so much.
Indie rock's not my thing. It's good. I liked their new. I gave their new album an 8. You guys just gave it 10 out of 10.
I think this deserves an 8 out of 10, definitely. Yeah.
So for me, I actually gave this a 5 out of 6 for music. I liked every single one, really good. Three of them are really, really good, and then the other 3 I think are like still really good, but not really, really good. I guess they just take out a really. So yeah, 5 out of 6 for music, and then I actually gave 3 out of 3 for concept, because I really like the music video, the color, the the camera angles, the the bang bang kind of thing. Like I can't help but go like do the whole bang bang when I'm listening to Shoot Me. I always do that. Like even when I'm driving, I'll be on the steering wheel just like bang bang.
It's like when you listen to Gashina. And
yeah.
Oh no! Well, you shouldn't do that when you're driving.
Oh yeah.
And then moths start flying on your window. Oh whoops!
Oh god! No spoilers.
Yep.
later.
But yeah. Anyways.
Bias point.
Yep, bias point. So I also gave it a 9 out of 10.
So Jacob pushed it over, and I think
it
goes
does
up to 9 out of 10.
Wow!
So it gets a shiny.
It's
It's a truly Daebak album.
Woo!
Yes. Woo! All right.
Finally, we get a shiny, because remember with Umu, it didn't get a shiny because she gave it like a 6 out of.
She was very harsh with
She
Vix.
gushed about
Umu was
Vix, and
so
ended up
harsh on
giving
that
it
album.
Yeah, she gave it a 6 out of 10. I was just like, whoa! I thought I was gonna be the curmudgeonly one. But see. At least Kevin is sort of reasonable when it comes to his scores.
Oh no, I really like. Yeah, this is really good, and Momoland is like my stand. I stand them. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Have any of you seen Hotel Transylvania? Because I haven't.
I think I've seen the first one. I don't remember it that well though.
Is
it was one of those movies we randomly watched at my dad's house because the kids wanted to watch it. So
is it good enough to justify there being 3 Hotel Transylvania movies? Like they're not like this one isn't even.